So you found yourself a Firelink Shrine, you have the Master Key, and you're struggling with Dark Souls. I have Fat Johnny here, and he's going to show you what to do in that situation. So for this run, I'm assuming you already have the items around Firelink Shrine, because they're pretty easy to get. And the purpose of this run is to get all the items available to you by running through the enemies in the areas without having to kill any boss. And basically those will help you get a few levels up, and probably get one of your swords upgraded, so you don't have to, you can deal more damage. So after getting the binoculars, what you want to do is jump off the cliff so you die quicker and get back to Firelink faster. I tried to, survive, but that didn't happen. And you don't need to try to be a hero. If you can do that, awesome. It's just best because, you keep your souls if you had any on you. I don't recommend that because you're probably going to die trying to do that and losing your souls. So after that, you come right down here to New Londo Ruins, and here we're going to get the Firekeeper soul, which is going to upgrade your Estus flasks, and which basically improves your healing capabilities. And the more you heal, the less time you have to heal, so the more Estus flasks you effectively have. So after coming down the elevator, don't forget that soul item I showed you. You go down here. This is a really good dex weapon, but if you're going strength, you don't need it. And then you go for this spot right here. This is a really important item for the area itself, but for now we don't need it. You just have it on your inventory so you don't forget the next time you come over here. So yeah, basically what you want to do is just avoid all the enemies and try not to die. I know that sounds difficult, but it really isn't. Try not to jump though. As you can see there, I jumped. I wanted to roll, but I didn't. Basically, I didn't give too much time between inputs. Right here, it's okay if you die. I managed to survive, but if you die, you go back to Firelink. You go down the elevator again, because we want to be in this area for a little bit. Because we want to go, instead of going right left to this area, we want to go right to this tower over here, these stairs, and we're going to use the Master Key for the first time to open up this door. Right here you go left, pick up this item, and afterwards you go through this makeshift bridge to keep going, yes. And to get, you see that soul item over there, that's where we're going. However, there's a dragon sleeping right next to it. Basically, there's an order here of the items you need to pick up, and you really need to follow this order, or else the dragon wakes up and he probably kills you before you pick up all the items. So first you go for the sword, which is the left one, then you go around his head, pick up the soul item, then go back to pick up the shield, which is the middle one. He wakes up. Now you need to roll instead of jump to avoid his claw attack. If you jumped, or if you didn't manage to avoid it, it's okay, you died. You come back here though, because there's a useful shield. Also, on the way back, I remembered there's another tidbit that will help you out. If you come back, you need to pull the lever, because the elevator is down there, obviously. Like real life elevators, you need to call them again. So basically what I wanted to say is that there's an NPC over here that is a blacksmith, and he's the first blacksmith of the game. It's this one, and he's going to, you can use him to upgrade your weapons before getting to the other blacksmith, the more widely known Andre of Astor. Yeah, so basically that's just a tidbit. Also, once you get to the dragon, go up this ledge if he's awake. That way you can avoid all of his attacks, and if you have any ranged attacks, you can just kill the dragon without him actually retaliating, which is awesome. Now, with these drakes, what you want to do is go around them, trying to not get hit by the lightning breath. That animation was a straightforward lightning breath. However, they do sometimes they do this sweeping sweeping dragon breath, and for that you need to go to the left. Just if you die, just try again and try to get the nuances. See, this one is the sweeping one. His head goes to his right before actually reading the lightning. So yeah, just get those tidbits of the animation and you're good to go. After getting that armor set and the shield, the run is effectively over and you can go back to Firelink and just use the items you got. However, I'm going to show you an extended version of this run. This part you don't actually need to do, but if you, it's always if you can do it, it's going to be helpful for, you know, for your adventures in Dark Souls 1. There's a bonfire here. I don't recommend you actually rest here unless you're committed to actually doing this and succeeding in it, because then if you get stuck here, it's even worse to go back to Firelink Shrine once you're stuck. So yeah, basically you want to you know, lead this guy a bit over where he is right now, and then you backstab him. So when he's in his dropping animation, you go back down here, you pick up the shield. This will prompt him to go back to his spawning point, and then you go through his right so you don't get hit by a sweeping attack. That will probably kill you if you're not careful. Right here, instead of going left, you want to go right. I got turned around a bit, and you want to pick up that item on the distance. And after that, you go to the tower over there, and once you get to the tower and open up the door with the master key again, you're gonna have to be real careful because there's a really tough enemy here, and he can one-shot you with any of his attacks. He's to your right, so you just gotta be careful. Maybe you just spam rolls and then you make it book it through to the stairs, go up the stairs, and this will be the location of your first boss. However, if you don't want to see the boss, or you want to keep it as a surprise, you might want to skip this bit. I'll leave a button so as annotations so you can skip it ahead on the video. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing me kill him, you can just I just fast forward it so it's faster. But yeah, I'll shut up and let you enjoy the fight, and I'll pick up when I kill him. Okay, so with the boss dead, what you want to do, or even before that, I just wanted to go to the boss so the tough guy down below stops the aggro on you, and you can do this safely. Basically, you want to go over here, kill these hollows. You can take your time, you don't need to rush it like I was. I was actually being kind of sloppy with these hollows, but yeah, you just lead them over here and run past them and you're okay, you're good to go. Yeah, basically this bit is to open up the bonfire, the second bonfire of the game if you progress through the game properly. And yeah, you go through these hollows and there you go. However, you're going to probably pull the aggro of a lot of them, but just be patient, careful, and you can manage to kill them. And after that, you have the bonfire. If you did this boss, you have this boss, you have all the items you pick up along the way, and yeah, you just can use that to level up and proceed with your game. That was me, Gamer Vanquish, and Fat Johnny here. I bid you farewell, and I hope to see you on the next one. See ya.